Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope this video, as always, finds the viewers in good health and in good spirits. I had a request to make a video about our president, President Joe Biden. So I did my research and this is what I've come up with. And I'm going to present it as my opinion. Now, these are apparently the facts as we know them. I know that in 1987 that Joe Biden had to drop out of the 1988 presidential campaign for charges of plagiarism. Uh, he admitted that he stole 5 pages of literature from the law books, and he didn't give any attribution to the producers of those 5 pages. He didn't let anyone know that he actually stole those pages and put it down like he wrote them when he didn't write them. So therefore, he had to drop out of the 1988 presidential campaign. In the mid-70s, Joe Biden was dead set against desegregation. He even made a comment, and that he's admitted that he did not want his kids growing up in a racial jungle. Joe Biden has evil in his heart, and he always has had evil in his heart. The things that he has done to further better his family's life and destroy the lives of Americans and others is it's just appalling. He was good friends with a man by the name of Robert Byrd, who is a senator from West Virginia. For a long time, he was a senator, about 51 years. When he passed away, he was the longest at that time serving senator in our history. But Robert Byrd was also known for something else. Robert Byrd, at one time in the 1940s, he organized and recruited somewhere around 150 people from the state of West Virginia to form the chapter of the Ku Klux Klan in West Virginia. And Joe Biden was his best friend. Joe Biden looked up to Robert Byrd as a mentor. It was even stated that when he spoke at the eulogy for Robert Byrd in 2010, that this is what Biden said about Robert Byrd. Said he was a devoted friend, a mentor, and a guide. Now, this is a guy that is running our country now. He is a racist. He's always been a racist. He always will be a racist. And he's a crook. All this stuff that I'm telling you, I would like you to go out and research. See if I'm accurate. See if what I'm saying is true. In 2006, Joe Biden and his son Hunter took a trip over to the Ukraine, where they met with some folks over there. It was a business trip for President Obama and, at that time, Vice President Joe Biden. It was to go discuss a $1 billion loan guarantee with the Ukrainian government. But Joe had some stipulations. At that time, there was a prosecutor over there that was investigating a company called Burisma Holdings. And they were also investigating Hunter Biden. So Joe told the officials over there that if they didn't fire General Victor Shokin, who was the prosecutor investigating Burisma Holdings and Hunter Biden, that they wasn't going to get the $1 billion. And the man said to Joe Biden, but you're not the president. You can't do that. And Joe Biden said, he looked at his watch and he told the man that we're going to be leaving here in about 6 hours. And if that prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the $1 billion. And in Joe's words, he said, I'm a son of a bitch. The prosecutor got fired. Joe Biden is the absolute worst corrupt politician that's ever walked on this planet. He is, from any metric, not good for our country. He sold our country out time and time and time again. He's not very intelligent. He decided that he wanted to leave Afghanistan, and he thought the best way to leave was to just leave all of the citizens over there that helped us, that fought for us, and tell everybody, hey, we're leaving in 9 days. And he left billions and billions of dollars worth of military equipment over there. He gave up an air base over there that's right close to China that was crucial for the safety of America. He cost 13 men and women in our armed forces their lives. Joe Biden is a human wrecking ball. He's evil, he's corrupt, and he's committed treason, in my opinion, against our country. But he's being protected by the Department of Justice, by his Department of Justice, which is not supposed to be his. It's supposed to be our Department of Justice. He's being protected by the FBI. We need to wake up, and we need to do our research, and we need to see if who we're putting in office is doing the best for us as American citizens. Everyone hated Donald Trump. Well, Donald Trump's been gone for a long time now. Ain't you glad you don't have to put up with those mean tweets anymore? I'd like to have them mean tweets back. Because what we've witnessed in the last 2.5 years with Joe Biden is painful. And he's not finished with us yet. He's got a lot more in mind that he'd like to do to the American people. In my opinion, Joe Biden hates his country. Just my opinion. And if it wasn't for Christopher Wray of the FBI, if it wasn't for his corrupt Department of Justice who are protecting him, he would have already been out of office. But I'll tell you one thing. This country can't survive another 4 years with Joe Biden in the office. They will destroy what's left of this country. No doubt in my mind. Always remember, you get the government you vote for. I just hope the American people aren't so lazy that they won't do research on their own. Come up with your own opinions. I mean, like I say, if you're happy with the way things are going, then by all means keep voting the same way. But if you're not happy, you've got to make a change. You got to do something different. If you don't wake up, it's going to be too late. You need to find something different to do. If the Republicans win the nomination and we put a Republican in the White House, I just would like to make one request to whoever that Republican is, that when you get there, you dissect Washington, D.C., and you split this monopoly up of these crooks and thieves. Take the head of the FBI, the department, and move that as far away from Washington, D.C. as you can. I'm thinking Anchorage, Alaska. That would be a good place to put the FBI. And take the Department of Justice and move all them folks. Oh, I don't know. Send them down to the border of Texas. Build a building down there. And the Department of Energy, I think maybe Wyoming would be a good place for them. The reason this needs to happen is because we need to get rid of the lobbyists, the roaches in Washington, D.C. If we move these federal agencies out, they're going to go right along with them. Keep offering them money. But at least we can save Washington, D.C. As they say, the ball's in your court. Do your research. Don't take my word or my opinion for what I say to be truth. Don't be lazy. If you've got a smartphone, you can find out all you need to find out. It's out there. I just pray that we're not so far tribalized that we're willing to sell our souls to get someone in there with a D behind their name or an R behind their name, because whoever the majority votes for, the rest of us are just along for the ride. And if you disagree with anything I've said, leave a comment. Shoot me an email. United, I love this country @gmail.com. If you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. If you would, subscribe. Tell a friend. This is all I can do to get the word out. We just can't keep selling our country down the river. Joe Biden, he let a Chinese spy balloon fly across our entire country, zigzagging around for 4 days. He got called out on it. So then he goes and he's shooting everything out of the sky. Hobbyists from Illinois that send up a little weather balloon that they spend $100 on. Joe Biden sent 2 Sidewinder missiles to blow it up, $400,000 apiece. He's not very bright. He is a crook. And that's not good for our country. He's being protected by the Department of Justice, the FBI, and all of his friends at the mainstream media. Like I say, I don't care what side you're on, but you need to wake up before it's too late. Because what you're doing, it's like what I refer to as a frog. You can put a frog in a pan of water, set him on the stove, and then turn the heat on. And that frog, once that water starts boiling, he won't jump out. He'll just stay there. And that's what we're doing. We're accepting this. And I just think our country is much greater than that. So if you would, do your research. We've got to make a change. We've got to get the power back for the people. And one of the ways, and I've told you in the past, if I think of something that might help us all out, I'll give a recommendation, you know. And we've got to get all those government agencies. We've got to divide them up. We need to split them up. They don't need to be together. We don't need all these lobbyists up there lobbying for things that the American people don't agree with. And I pray that Joe Biden doesn't win the second term, because I believe with the people that are controlling him right now, they will finish this country off. And if you think socialism is a good thing, I can give you many countries that's tried it and they didn't like it. So, but that's what they're aiming for. But I want to thank each and every one of you for watching my videos. And God bless the United States of America.